Welcome to Informatica support videos. My name is Mani and I'm here to talk about how to send requests to a web service provider using HTTP transformation. The agenda for today is to understand why it is required to send requests using HTTP transformation, what are the configurations and headers required in the HTTP transformation, followed by a brief demo. So why use HTTP transformation to access a web service? HTTP transformation can be used as an alternative to send requests to an external web service provider under two scenarios. When the power exchange for web service license is not available to use the web service consumer transformation, you can use the HTTP transformation. And the second one, when it is required to access RESTful web services. The support for RESTful web services is not available within Power Center and hence the HTTP alternative. In the next slide, we will see what are the HTTP headers required to access the web service. For SOAP-based web services, we should have the content type as text XML, and the next header would be the SOAP action, where the SOAP action you can obtain from the WSDL that is being used. And for REST-based web services, the content type has to be application and JSON. Now let's go over a short demo on how to send requests using HTTP transformation. For the purpose of this demo, I am using the temperature convert WSDL, which is available in the w3schools.com URL. Before going into Power Center Designer to create the HTTP transformation, let me show it in the SOAP UI where the temperature convert WSDL is imported, and let me send a request. So I have imported it, I have created a request 1 for the operation Celsius to Fahrenheit, and I've given a value of 12 degrees Celsius. Let's see the response. So we get a response of 53.6 Fahrenheit. So within the designer, I have created a dummy source flat file and followed by an expression transformation in which I'll be passing the SOAP request. So whatever request I have in the SOAP UI, I have copied that and pasted in the expression transformation. So you see the value of 12 degrees Celsius, and afterwards I create a HTTP transformation, and under properties, under HTTP properties, the HTTP method should be simple post and provide the base URL that we have it from the W3 schools till ASMX, and the headers that we have to add, this is the header port name. The actual HTTP name has to be provided here, and the default value has to be provided here. And the second header is SOAP action. HTTP name is SOAP action, and default value for SOAP action can be obtained from the WSDL. SOAP action will be available here. So let me click on OK. So once you create this HTTP transformation, and then I pass the output value, HTTP out value, to a target, which is a flat file target with a length of 50. The output will be a HTTP response. So let's run this mapping and see what is the response. So I have created a session based out of that mapping, and if you see, the source is just a dummy source with a single record which is of no importance. The SOAP request has been hard-coded in the expression transformation, and this is just a dummy target where I write the HTTP response. Let me run this. Start workflow. And in the workflow monitor, you could see the session running. One record read and one record written. And if you check the session log, this is the SOAP request. So HTTP request, you can see here, I have run this in verbose data mode, session log, and the HTTP response is here. So we sent a value of 12 degrees Celsius and we got a value back as 53.6 Fahrenheit. So the output will be the entire HTTP response, which we can see So if I view the created target flat file, I think the display is truncated. So as you can see, it will be the HTTP response. The actual value is 53.6. So if you need to get the value, so save that response in a file. This would be the response, and let us create an XML parser. Since the response is an XML structure, we'll create an XML parser now. Paste out of that response that we got. And whatever the output from HTTP, we can pass it on to the data input of XML parser, and from XML parser the Celsius to Fahrenheit field can be linked to the target. So I just save it. Do a refresh mapping. Save it again. And rerun the workflow. So let's check the target now. So you could see the actual Fahrenheit value 53.6. So that comes to the end of the demo, and whatever I have showed in the demo is also available in the following KBs, which is shown here: KB 108743 and KB 154467. We would love to hear back from you. You can contact us at supportvideos@informatica.com or through Twitter channel at infasupport.